take it there. And just make yourselves comfortable. I'm not going to torture you with my speech for very long because I know you all want to. You came here for the food, right? So that's all in there. So don't worry. This will not take very long. But thank you first of all for coming here tonight, dear colleagues, distinguished guests. I really have it's a great honor to welcome you all to the Turkish Cuisine Week. This is an initiative that was started last year by our Ministry of Culture and Tourism and Her Excellency First Lady Emine Erdoğan. And in this year's edition of Turkish Cuisine Week, we're going to focus on the culinary heritage of Hatay. This is located in the south of Turkey, and it's a very interesting province because it's a home to very different religions, cultures, and languages, all existing in harmony. For example, here is a photo of the Habibi Nejar Mosque, which was converted from a pagan temple to a church, then a mosque, then a church, then a mosque, several times throughout history. Therefore, it has the markings of Roman, Rashidun, Byzantine, Seljuk, Mamluk, and Ottoman heritage in all its vast history. Unfortunately, the mosque, which was the first mosque ever built in Anatolia, was destroyed in the recent earthquake. After withstanding all of that, as you know, Turkey suffered a massive and very destructive earthquake last February. Over 50,000 people lost their lives in this disaster. Unfortunately, the Hatay province, especially the city center of Antakya, was the worst affected area. And thousands of people are still living in tents and temporary dwelling. On behalf of the Turkish people, again, I would like to thank you again for your support provided during the earthquake crisis. I know especially all my colleagues at UNESCO, you have all been wonderful in your moral support as well as the aid that you provided. Hatay's unique culinary culture is an important aspect of Turkey's intangible cultural heritage. For example, in other disaster-affected regions, we know that organizing events related to intangible cultural heritage can provide moral support for the people affected. So by choosing Hatay's cuisine this year in Turkish Cuisine Week, we aim to not only to promote the world-renowned Hatay cuisine, but also to give support to the sustainability of the region's culture and its people. So Hatay has been included in the UNESCO Creative Cities Network on gastronomy as well, since 2017 actually. It is said that 13 world civilizations with cuisines from the Middle East, Anatolia, and the Mediterranean have influenced the city's cuisine, featuring more than 650 dishes. Oh my, well, we don't have 650 dishes, but yeah. So Hatay's gastronomy is a Mediterranean cuisine distinguished by fresh vegetables, olive oil, and legumes. So our menu includes delicious dishes from the region, such as muhammara, which is a tomato paste made with garlic and walnuts. And also on the table there we have little labels where you can actually read the name, ingredients, and also indication of whether it's vegetarian or not. Just to give you so that's also written in front of the dishes on the table. So muhammara is made from tomato paste, garlic, and walnuts. Mutebel, which is made from tahini, lemon juice, and roasted aubergines. We have belantava, which is an oven-baked kebab. Felah köfte, which I was surprised actually, it's vegetarian. It's made of bulgur wheat, semolina, and tomato paste. Hummus, you all know. Kuru dolma, which is rice and vegetables stuffed with sun-dried vegetables. Lahmacun, which is a meat-topped flatbread. It's a kind of mini Turkish pizza, if you like. İçli köfte is bulgur wheat stuffed with minced meat. kepsa pilav with chicken, which is spicy rice pilav with chicken, and kaytaz böreği, which I tasted for the first time yesterday. I must say it's really good. And if you want to avoid carbs, this is not helping. Which is basically a pastry with mincemeat and onion. So these unique dishes illustrate the entire multicultural aspect of the region. I'm sure you will all enjoy them. I always thought it would be difficult to offer many vegetarian choices in Turkish cuisine, but as you'll see from tonight's menu, there are also quite a number of purely vegetarian dishes too. Accompanying tonight's menu, we are offering a selection of fine Turkish wines and sherbets, which is a sweet non-alcoholic drink also unique to Turkish cuisine. And to top it all, we have homemade baklava, especially made by our chef, Cemal Usta, for tonight. I also wish to note, before I let you all go to the food, I know you're getting very anticipating this very much. I also wish to note that some of the music you will be listening to in the background was performed by the Civilizations Choir of Antakya in Hatay. It's a unique group of musicians that bring together the diverse cultures of Hatay. They have been performing for world peace throughout Turkey and in abroad. Sadly, 7 members of the choir lost their lives in the earthquake, but the choir recently performed in Denizli and Izmir. On a final note, the official Turkish Cuisine Week is between the 21st and the 27th of May. But because at UNESCO, we have the executive board, yes, all the UNESCO ambassadors know what that's all about. The others are looking, what is executive board? It's basically where we get tortured twice a year for 2 weeks. So, and because it coincides, the Turkish Cuisine Week this year coincides with our executive board, that's why we are hosting this year's event a little early, and we'll be sharing images and news from this event during Turkish Cuisine Week. So if you're planning to share any of tonight's festivities or food, nice pictures, I would really appreciate if you could, refrain from doing so until the 21st. That would be really nice. And if you can, and we would appreciate if you could also use the hashtags which are in the program. So you'll see the programs that are on the. Yeah, especially all of them. Yeah, and you have the programs with the menu and the hashtags on each of the tables around you. So thank you for being here tonight. Enjoy the evening and our delicious cuisine. And as we say in Turkish, afiyet olsun.
Zaten aynı Türkiye'yi çağırmayacağız. Yani aynı Türkiye'yi sadece bizim ikimize birbirimize